Oh, shit. Is it hard to be alone? I don't have my glasses on, so I wanted you to see my eyes, to be a surprise, something new with my nice light blue, with coming in orange, an orange angel. That's me. I like my shirt. It's a nice color. Woke up this morning, look at my mustache. It's just like stuck up there. All on its own. Take a good look at it. It looks like it's a bird. Here's a long, long, long thing here, and here's a bird. You know what I liked when my camera was the other way? This is what I want to say to you. First of all, can you see this? Nibiru is a 1V, 1V, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you. So if Nibiru's number is 1V, which usually that would be 4, but I'm going to count them up together. This would say 6, 7, 8, and that's the most you can get if you take a look. 9 is the highest you can get, because when you have a V, you have a 7. Otherwise, you're into the next on 8. 8 is an in-between number, because since they took away the penny, 8 is 10. 7 is 5, and 3 is 5. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Nibiru says you're the egg. 1 and 5, 15, plus 1, 16, plus 5 is 21, 2 and 1 is 3, creation. Nibiru. M13, K2. It's numbers they get. M13, 13th letter, 1 and 3 is 4. K2, 11th letter, 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 2, 4 and 4 equals 6 and 6. Anunnaki, AKI. Not an A, it's just like AKI. It's because I am assisting with Big Slick. I am me plus 1 and 2. Why is it 1 and 2? Because if I started ace 1, ace 2, the king would be a 2 or a 4. This would be 1, 4, 9. 14 and 9. I'm not going to get into this. This is you see the nun, and Aki. Spirit and soul. This one with this one. This one with this one. I am a nun, Anaki. I am a nun, and Anaki. I'm going to go all the way down to love. Where passionate, the marker of love is 1,000. The marker of love is L50, 1050. The marker of love is 1L, which is 1050. The 0 does not change anything. 1050. 1000 can't be 500. 1055. 1060. 1060 is the number of love. 1060. 10 and 60 is 70. 7 times 0 is 35 plus 70, 105. 70 and 7 and 0 is 142. Now I have to mark that down. Can you look at that again? I didn't want to bring you into this 70. So I'm going to show you a slow route instead of the hard route. Here's 70. L is it? Or is it the letter R? So go figure it out yourselves. And you can't forget about the dwarfs. Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. Went for Passover last night. Funny, my sister called my father Grouchy, one of the 7 dwarfs. In fact, my father owns a shirt that he is every one of the 7 dwarfs, which shows us that he's actually thinking, which is good. So I'm going to put it back to the other side. There we go, and finish this off. For the love of money. One thing about for the love of money, okay, is that I just did an article on Facebook, and it shows you how close money is attached to love in letter value. I'm going to try and do it on here or later. I did not prepare for it, so I'm not ready for it. I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to see if I can remember this. N1000, love and money. I'm just trying to see if I can. E, 5th letter or the 3rd. V, number 5. O is O, L is L, M, L is 50, M is 1,000. M is 4, 1 and 3, 4. L is 1 and 2, 4, 3, Earth and Mars. 0 is 15, 1 and 5, Mercury and Jupiter. This one shows Jupiter, but actually shows how it connects by the 2 points over here of Mercury and Earth. And then this one over here, okay, is Earth and Jupiter, 3 and 5 together. E is 3 and 5, E is 3 and 5. Anyways, you end up with 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 8, 4, 8. And when you chop that all down on 8, 8, 4, 8, you end up with 3 and 3 is 6, 5 and 5 is 10 is 1, 4 and 4 is 8, 5 and 3 is 8, 16. 16, 2 8s go into 16, 1 8 goes into 8, 2 8s go into 16, leaves 212. 100 Celsius is 212 Fahrenheit, which leaves me with 100. We come down here to 100, every 0 is worth 15. 15 and 15 is 30. 15 times 15 is 225. 225 plus 30 is 255. 2 times 55 is 110. 110, or 11 times 0. 11 times 0 is 165. 165 is right here. Now 3 times 55 is 165. So 255 that ends up to be this would be 3 times 55 would end up to be this. This, 255 and 355, 255 and 355 equal to 610. It equals to 610. Now I just came onto this side and I don't remember what I said. I'm really sorry. You can go back into the video. I cannot. Okay. I have 610 that I also got. I also have made a mistake in one of my videos on roulette, where on the left-hand side I said it was 51 when it was on the other side. But on the left-hand side of the first 2 zeros of roulette, it's 61. Every game and anything we touch, I might not be able to give you the answer. Maybe I know very little or nothing, but the big thing that I do know, that I'm like 100% sure and I'll never be wrong for the rest of my life, and no one will ever prove me wrong, that it'll be impossible, is that every single thing I touch in one way or another, whether I'm right or wrong at the time of the explanation, is the facts of life of how creation came about to be. And all the answers are there. We may not be smart enough to actually figure out which answer goes where all the time, but it's definitely there, so I can't be wrong. So don't try to debunk me, try and work with me. Don't we want to know what life's all about? A discovery will make millions, but breaking me down and tearing me apart won't get you anywhere. I'm worthless to you, unless you use me to go forward. Unless you look different and find an idea that creates something, there is no more. Another thing I want to speak about is that to the left of the 5 is 3 and 4. That equals 7. To the right of the 5 is 6 and 7. That equals 13. The total is 20. The world we are in, 20. And the center is 5 is 2005. The year I got sick. The total number on the first 3 is 2012. And on the last 3 is 2018. In between is 6. The left side of 12 plus 5 is 20, and the right side of 5 plus 13 is 18. The total is creation. 3 by 4 is 12, 3 and 4 is 7 is 19. That's the connections, year 1 spirit connection with the moon. And 6 and 7 is 13, and 5 is 18. And 18 is really all the angels, because 18 is A and 8, that's H, which makes R. R, the sounds and the letters that are connected with it, make S. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that unless you ask me. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Another thing I'm going to go and get here is that 610 or 61, the half of 61 is 305 is half of 610. So when you add the 610 and 305, you end up at 915. Now 915 is a flat line across because 9 o'clock and 15 minutes is to the right. Also 9:15, if you're looking at the clock the other way, are actually saying 99. 15 minutes left on your clock is a 9, and 15 minutes, running 15 minutes is also a 9, so it's 99. The eggs, like I just spoke to you, the 0 and 0 together with the 1 equals to 255, but I never added the 1 to it, the singular 1. The singular 1 from over here, I never added to it, okay? And since this is 1 times 0, 0, 0, my last number over here is 256. 0, 0 will just repeat this. You understand what I said? 2, 5, and 6, 2, 5, and 6. Now they'll just repeat again, 2, 5, 6, 2, 5, 6. So we're going to add on the 2, 5, 6. Okay, so we have 2, 5, 6, 2, 5. Now we're going to do something else. We're going to go like this. 41 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. 41 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 equals 25,625. 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 equals 625. 5 times 5 times 5, not without the last one. 6 times 1, 2, 5. There's 2 houses, don't forget, like I told you, on each side. So that would be 150 and 150, 300 bowling. And you have to understand, I have to stop. I just have to stop. I can't keep going on. Because eventually I'm going to make a horrible, not mistake or error, but the error is I'm going to speak. And I can't speak about everything because it keeps going on all the time, and then it branches off, and then I learn something new, and I'm not going to be exactly right on it, and I'm going to have to study it, and it becomes a whole array of a lot of little pieces that mean nothing at the end, because it's only a little pieces that just have to say, they're pieces of the puzzle, pieces of the pie. So we understand 25, 625. Now, if you want to know where to look up, you have to go onto the computer, okay? And you have to look up this word and then this number. And then you tell me, you try to find a mathematical equation that can come from all the way over here of money and love and drag it all the way over here to where it actually equals the Mayan number. And it all came about from starting at Nibiru, because this is where the idea started out. And it came into Anafi, and it came into the money, and it came into the love, and so on. Did I make it up? Hey, honey, I see you. Oh my God, that's really you. You're the other me. You're the one that never gets in trouble. They turn you on, they turn you off. They can throw their TV, but they can never hurt you. You're living in the bubble. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of 6. Thank you for watching. Let's end it on a note. I like that over there on the other end. Thank you for watching. Have a good afternoon.